Okay, everybody, good afternoon. This is Keith Gronendijk, Planner 3 at the Planning and Building Department, calling the February 12th, or March 12th.
No, February.
It's not, it is February, I'm sorry. February 12th, 2025 Archaeological Commission meeting to order at 5 minutes after 2. Before we begin the meeting, we want to acknowledge with respect the indigenous peoples on whose ancestral lands we hold this Archaeological Commission meeting and whose historical relationships with that land continue to this day. Item 1 is conduct a roll call. Planning and Building Services is present. Commissioner Dick?
Here.
Bill Cole is absent. Actually, Native American Representative Lois Lockhart has retired. And alternate Representative Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
And so then we move on to item 2. The application is listed below will be reviewed by the Archaeological Commission. You were invited to view the meeting on YouTube and provide any information pertinent to these applications. If you have photographs of the site, you are encouraged to email them to the above email address by 2 p.m. on February 12th, 2025. One item that we need to move around a bit is actually for the 3A survey required AP 2023-0027. The applicant did submit an archaeological survey, so we do have a survey to review, so that will be moved to item 4B. So we would start with case 4A, which is a coastal development permit to modify existing CDP. It's CDPM 2024-0010. The owner applicant is James Berenson. The request is a standard coastal development permit to modify CDP 2022-0041 to allow for construction of a 1,738 square foot single family residence with attached 466 square foot 2-car garage and 157 square foot back covered deck and installation of a septic system and driveway. The location is in the coastal zone, 4.9 plus minus miles northwest of Gualala on the north side of Havens Neck Drive, 0.22 plus minus miles west of its intersection with State Route 1 at 47220 Havens Neck Drive, Gualala. Parcel number is 143-122-01. Is the planner in attendance?
Hi, yes, Marco Rodriguez, project planner for Mendocino County. Available for any questions.
Is there a representative for this application in attendance? If you have
Yes, the applicant, James Berenson, is online in attendance.
Mr. Berenson, do you have any comments or questions or? I see your hand is raised.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I apologize. I don't know why it didn't give me the option to use my the video or the camera or whatever, but if you guys can hear me, that's good. Yeah, my name is James Berenson, and thank you for reviewing this. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, please let me know. This was something the commission looked at just a little less than 2 years ago when we put in the wells on the property.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Berenson.
Mm-hmm.
My notes would be the archaeological survey found no resources, and they recommended moving forward with the project but adding the discovery clause. Commissioner Johnson, you have anything?
No, I definitely recommend the discovery clause because apparently when you look on the map, a good portion of the, I mean, it's not a big piece of land, it's 0.85 of an acre, but big portions of it were so dense with shrubbery that they didn't look like they could actually visually look at it. And they said there was a moderate sensitivity for older buried soils. So I just think that it's it's important to, make sure that that happens, the discovery clause. Other than that, that's fine.
Commissioner Dick, do you have any comments?
No, I had the same comments. Alta usually does pretty good with their surveys, so I agree with the discovery clause.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to accept the survey and add the discovery clause. So
Second.
Second, Commissioner Johnson. I'll do roll call in a second. Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Dick,
Yes.
and staff says yes as well. The motion carries 3-0. So the second one is administrative permit 2023-0027. The owner applicant is Pamela Whiting. The request is an administrative permit for a 10,000 square foot outdoor cannabis cultivation operation, permit type 2, in the Timberland production zone. The location is 10.2 plus minus miles northeast of Laytonville Town Center, on the northwest side of Simmerly Ranch Road, which is a private road, 2.2 plus minus miles northeast of its intersection with Simmerly Road, which is a private road as well, located at 8,000 Simmerly Ranch Road, Laytonville, parcel numbers 032-125-26, 032-125-28, excuse me, and 032-125-32. Is the planner in attendance? I do not see Rob Fitzsimmons is not in attendance, but that's not too big of a deal. So I see the Javier Rao is here as a representative. Do you have any comments, Javier?
Nope, we don't have any comments. We agree with the findings of, who performed with Alta, who performed the archaeological survey report for the site.
Yes, I had the same.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay.
So, I think I have number 7, changes to terrain. I'm not quite sure what that means. It was bulldozed a long time ago. Do you know what they're talking about?
There was a pond that was put on the site. I'm just guessing 40 to 50 years ago. We kind of went back and looked at some aerial photos. This is up on Spy Rock, on the backside of Spy Rock.
Right.
And then there was also some grading that was done maybe 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay.
And to build a pad for some greenhouses. And that's the only changes. I mean, there is some elevation relief on the site.
Right.
You know, the roads is here, goes down to the pond. There's another road here that goes to a house, and then this road forks off to kind of the cultivation site in between.
Okay, I just was curious what they meant about changes to the terrain, but
Yeah.
sounds like they did a pretty thorough 80% visibility, pretty good.
We also just got the, we're trying to fast track this thing through the process. We also got the biological report assessment just today, actually, from Sacramento, and their findings were also, I brought it in case we wanted to put it as a matter of record on here. This is GEO. Yeah, so the recommended mitigation measures, he says no impacts were identified and therefore no mitigation measures are proposed at this time. And also, yeah, so no mitigation is necessary.
Trying to remember, is it like a mixed forest up there?
It's rangeland.
drone.
It used to be old cattle ground. They used to run cattle out there back in the day, and it's kind of broken up oaks, grasslands, kind of rocky terrain. Yeah,
It can be real pretty up there.
it's really pretty up there. It really is, unless you're up there in the snow.
Or fire season.
Or fire, yeah.
Commissioner Dick, you have any comments?
No, again, Alta's pretty good with their reports, so I just have discovery clause as normal.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. No resources were found, and I would also recommend discovery clause. So can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept with the discovery clause.
Second.
Okay, motion, and second. So roll call vote, Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Dick,
Yes.
staff, yes as well, so motion passes 3-0. That's all of the agendized items we have. I did have, for item number 5, matters from staff, or on number 6 as well, the Great Redwood Trail. I did talk to the director, Julia Krog, about that, and she noted that the Great Redwood Trail, there's no proposal with the county as of yet. Ukiah has completed portions in the city limits. This project could be exempt from county review as railroad use was for certain projects, or as railroad was used for certain projects. So at this time, we don't have any other information other than we have to wait until they propose something, and then we can see if we have jurisdiction and county purview.
And the city's not required to do anything.
Not with the Archaeological Commission, no.
Because they're exempt because of a state agency, or?
The laws are probably just a mishmash of,
Yeah, they're their own jurisdiction for the city of Ukiah.
when counties do one thing, Caltrans does another one,
Yeah.
you know, the
Fish and game.
Fish and Game, all the federal agencies do something else. But it's kind of sad because it goes right through Ukiah and it crosses some serious creeks.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You know, those are nice creeks.
mm-hmm.
They're all year and flat
Mhm.
valley floor, and it's too bad you can't look at it.
Who? Oh. Go ahead, telehealth.
This is Valerie Stanley, Chair with Valerie
Oh.
Renteria. So I just a little bit clarification because you did get the answer. So for the Art Commission, you really don't have a say in what's happening with the Great Rail Trail?
Not currently, because they haven't come to the county with any projects yet, so they're not really doing any type of developing within the county as far as.
No, they aren't. The Coastal Conservancy is meeting tomorrow to give Mendocino County money to continue with planning. However, they've already selected the Mendocino Land Trust to do the portion between Commercial Street Willets up to where 162 starts, Outlet Creek, which is right before you get to 162, that portion right there. Information that we have, City of Willets has it as well, so does Caltrans, but they're only a portion of the Great Rail Trail. There are private landowners, there are tribes, there are many cultural resources within. I know Bill Cole was looking because up north of Round Valley, he is the archaeologist on record who did those surveys. So that's why we were trying to get clarification from Mendocino County Art.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. You'd probably have to take it up with the director, Julia Krog, Director Krog.
Okay, would that be the best thing without explaining, you know, to every single person I talk to?
I would do it with her, yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Right, Howard. So that brings us to matters from the public. Are there any members of the public at the Willets Library location or Coppola Library?
There's no one here at the museum, no.
Okay, then item number 8 is adjournment. I make a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Right.
So what would have happened if I didn't show up and Rob didn't show up? Would the item still be heard?